Hello, everybody. This is Bennyhillz back with another vintage cube draft. We are off to a good start. This is my third one. I probably won't post them in this order, but the first two were both mono white trophies. So with that in mind, easy Stoneforge. Not really though. Jason the Mind Sculptor is great. I love this card. Scalding Tarn is good. Dimir Signet is good. Gaia's Cradle is good. Eidolon's fine, but I think I'm just going to go with the Jace here. It's actually the only blue card in the pack, although Scalding Tarn and Dimir Signet are both sort of blue cards, and it's just very, very strong. So I will take that. Now there's an Abrade and a Leovold. And really not much else. We could take Sakura Tribe Elder, which is good with Jace the Mind Sculptor. But we just passed the Gaia's Cradle. I think I actually like taking Leovold here. And this is a little bit early, and we might not get there, but I do think this card is extremely powerful. And if we take it early, we can prioritize the fixing, like maybe wheel Maelstrom Pulse. I think Sultai Control or Sultai Midrange is actually a really good deck. I guess, yeah, it is really this versus Abrade, I think. And I think I'm going to go with a Leovold. We'll try and make this work. Well, there's a Narset. And once we have Narset and Leovold, we can really take advantage of the draw 7 thing potentially. Yeah, I think I like that plan. We will go with that. I wouldn't mind a Gilded Goose, but I think this is better. So this pack is pretty medium. Honestly, there's just not many cards in general. Probably the best card overall is Abbot of Carol Keep. But I think we just go with the Sylvan Library here. We're getting a lot of slow card draw stuff, so I do need to pick up some interaction. But this card is very strong, especially if we get fetch lands, which we're really hoping to get. Ooh. Especially if we get fetch lands, which we're really hoping to get with the Leovold and the Jace. I mean, oh wait. Or yeah, the Leovold just because of the fixing, and then Jace because of the shuffle effect. So I'll take a Sylvan here. And then really hope to get some interaction here, like Thoughtseize, Force of Will, Mana Leak, even like an Assassin's Trophy. Well, there's a lot of really power. So 2 pieces of fixing, but they don't help us. I mean, there is a Tundra. We could just go that route. Ancient Grudge is probably the best card in this pack. This card is just absolutely phenomenal. Sort of funny there's 2 Gruul cards in one pack. And then Signet's also good. But I really like Vraska Golgari Queen, actually. It's it's in our colors probably. The -3 is very, very strong. It can just come down, kill a Planeswalker, and then stick around. We don't have a bunch of permanents we want to sacrifice yet, but we can sort of build with this in mind. And it also just plays very well with our plan of like mid-range threats that interact and can put in a lot of work. So I'll take Vraska. Pretty happy about that. Well, that's a late Swords to Plowshares. I think actually Commit Memory seems sweet here. Language is also decent, but we already have Narset and Leovold, so this is like a decent piece of counter magic / interaction on the front half, and then the back half can just win the game with 2 cards already. And there's only a few versions of this effect in the whole cube, so like having 2 is really nice. Yeah, I think that seems pretty good. We're slow. Like we have 3 4-drops now, and only like no real cards that cost less than 3. Sylvan Library does, but it doesn't interact at all, so we really do need to prioritize getting some interaction, but I think Commit Memory is pretty strong here. Okay, now we can take a Emrakul. No, not really. We need to keep some. Well, we need both fixing and lower curve stuff. So I'll take the fixing here. Hissing Quagmire is pretty strong. Eternal Witness. Honestly, Golgari looks open. Harmonize, Nighthawk Scavenger, and Eternal Witness are all cards I could imagine playing, but I think in this situation, I should just take the fixing here. Ooh. Nissa is interesting. This is a really good win condition, but I think we should probably just take the Surge. This also helps with fixing. It's a shuffle effect. I mean, this card is so good, though. Oh, man. I'm actually going to take the Nissa. This might look a little bit weird, but first of all, if this is going so late, it looks like green is pretty open, and so we can maybe be like a little bit heavier on the green, and then also this is like, it cannot be overstated how powerful this card is. It just wins the game so fast. Oh. Are we supposed to just be mono green, actually? Yavimaya Elder is interesting, but Gaia's Cradle has such a high upside. It's not good with our current start, really, but there's a world where we just full swing into mono green, and Gaia's Cradle would be so good there. And in this start, Yavimaya Elder's only okay. I mean, it's decent, but it does fix, but it's double green. I think I would rather take this. Okay, Tribe Elder versus Maelstrom Pulse. This is a bit of a moment of reckoning, but actually, not really. I think we should take the Pulse. I think this is better for us. Yeah, we have a good start, and I don't really want to go into mono green here this late. Gilded Goose is great. We can take that. Cradle may or may not make the cut. We'll see. Don't think we want Nykthos, so I guess I'll take Fauna Shaman. Well, maybe we should be in mono green. I mean, that's a late Green Sun Zenith and a late Elder Gargaroth. Okay, how would that look? We're light on playables, but these are all excellent cards to be playing in mono green. Okay, green is clearly very, very open. There's a Time Twister, though, that we... Oh, man. We could have Time Twister, Leavold, and Narset. Oh. And Thoughtseize is also so good, but the fixing is so bad. And green is clearly the most open color. Okay, so this is the fun splashy pick. And it would be good. Like, I think we could make a good deck with this. A very good deck. But blue is clearly not very open. We got Jace and Narset very early and then almost no other blue. I think the correct pick to maximize win percentage is Freyalise. And that's what my viewers want. Like, not everyone wants that, and so I'm sorry if you really want to see me do the Time Twister thing. Actually, partially, I literally just did so many of these sorts of decks in Supreme. I think I'm just going to go with... Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Freyalise here. Well, there's the Wheel of Fortune. Lots of wheels here. Trigon Predator is good, but I think the right pick here is just Acidic Slime and just moving in on mono green. Regrowth is okay, but it's really only good if we get... I mean, we have Eternal Witness already, but we need, like, broken blue cards for that to be really good. We could even take the Signet, actually, but I would really like to be playing more creatures. I think I'm going to take the Slime Ball here. And really, I mean, this won't work unless we get this sort of thing. There's Shinobi for that Sultai deck and fixing, but Elvish Mystic is perfect. And now, I think I'm just going to commit to this. There's a bunch of fixing for that deck too, but I think this is what we're supposed to be doing. Devoted Druid. And there's the Crater Hoof. Okay. Yeah, this is looking good. Oh, we can also bring Fauna Shaman back in here, which is not amazing. It's worse than Survival, but it's still good. So I'll get the Crater Hoof. Golos would also be reasonable to get the Cradle, but I think this is just really, really good for us. All right. I have not done mono green in quite a while. It feels good to be doing it again. So number one priority is getting like 10 more 1-drops. So I'll take those over pretty much anything, but I think this is a decent start. Cultivate. I don't think we want Sundering Titan here. I think I'm just going to go with the Garruk. Simic Signet is also reasonable, but Garruk is actually really good. It gives us green removal, and it's another threat that can win the game on its own. Having 3 Planeswalkers is nice. I really like having a lot of Planeswalkers in green decks. It sort of gives you play... Like, if you have only 1-drops and 8-drops, you can sort of stall in the mid-game, and these help you, like, bridge that gap while also being threats that can win the game on their own. And then often, I mean, Garruk doesn't do this, but Freyalise and Nissa also help you ramp into your big boys. Ooh, okay. This is a good sign we're in the right deck. I would love a Terastodon, actually, but Raphaelos is absolutely the pick here. Just one of the best cards we could have gotten. Now there's a Progenitus if we get Natural Order, or a Beast Within for good interaction. I think the Beast Within is a little bit better. We already have Crater Hoof for the Natural Order, and having interaction is good. This card is pretty nice for a deck that won't have much other interaction, probably. All right, do we want another 5-drop or a Sword or a Mutavault? We have a lot of 5s already. I don't think this does that much. I'm actually going to take the Sword here. This turned all of our 1-drop or all of our dorks into relevant threats, And against blue-red, it can be really nice. There is also upheaval. But I want to be mono green with Gaia's Cradle and no fixing and Raphaelos. This is not making the cut right now because unfortunately we're very light on mana dudes, but hopefully we'll change that in this pack. All right, I'll take a regrowth here, I think, but it'll start in the board. I guess we could take the Revoker. I think I like regrowth a bit more, though. Thran Dynamo is interesting. That could maybe make the cut, depending on how our final deck looks. But right now, we really are just missing the 1-drops. We haven't passed any, and I don't think anyone else has picked any. So I think there's a decent chance we'll be able to get a few, but we do really need to get those few. I'll actually take a Banefire. That could be if we play against a really hard control deck, this could be a decent alternate win condition. Okay, Survival of the Fittest is fine. But again, this deck is, like, if we got 5... Ooh, last pick Terrastodon. All right, green is open. If we get 5 1-drops in the next pack, this deck will become insane. If we get 2, it'll be medium. And if we get less than 2, it'll be pretty much unplayable. Well, there's a 1-drop, but there's also a Library and a Port and a Nature's Claim. This has got to come around, right? Like, who would take this? Yeah, I'm going to take the risk and go for the Library. This is the highest upside play. I think it is higher upside than Port. It's very, very good. We were mono green, so there's almost no cost. If we can ramp a lot while also drawing cards, that's super good. And yeah, I think this is the right pickup. If this doesn't wheel, I'll be very sad. I would probably actually rather have this in the deck than this. That's how important 1-drops are. But again, this pack is good. Like, I'm sure someone's going to take Baleful Strix, Glen, Containment Priest, Mystical Tutor, Verdant Catacombs, probably Incinerate. Yeah, like, I think it'll wheel. So we'll take the risk and go for the Library. All right, 1-drop, boom. I would love a Dismember or a Plow Under, but... And this might wheel, but these aren't, like, as high upside picks, and this is, like, yeah, I'm just not really willing to take that risk. Also, if the Elves of Deep Shadow doesn't wheel, this one won't either, and we can't really afford for that to happen. All right, boom. Arbor Elf. I would play Copter, maybe Time Spiral. Wow, we could have had a pretty sweet deck, I have to admit. And I would even potentially play Ugin, but Arbor Elf is just perfect. All right, beautiful. I'll take a Derogatory Speaker. Ballista and GTA are both cards I'd be happy to play as well, but again, like, this is perfect. This is exactly what we needed. Getting 3 1-drops immediately and hoping to wheel a 4th. Ooh, Natural Order is beautiful. We already have 2 amazing targets. Yeah, that's one of the best things we could have gotten here. I hope we wheel one of these 2. I probably slightly prefer Tireless Tracker just because this is looking more like a combo-y type deck that wants card draw than like an aggro deck that wants beatdown, but I would definitely play either one. We'll take the Natural Order, though. At this point, we can start making some tough cuts. Elder Gargaroth probably won't make the cut in the main deck. And we could maybe cut Fauna Shaman. I think Fauna Shaman's worse than Survival of the Fittest. I really don't want to cut any of these cards, although we hopefully will have to. We'll see, though. Finale of Devastation. This is probably good enough. I don't think Pod is really good for us, so yeah, I'll take this. And I actually think this will make the cut right now. Like, this is very strong. It's worse than Green Suns, but it's still good. Yeah, it's still a good card. Oh, late Llanowar Elves. You love to see it. This deck is really coming together. I would play Heath or Pelucranos, but this is good. Remember back when we were playing Sultai? This is a very, very strong deck. Okay, Caryatid versus Deranged Hermit versus Atarka. I think I'm actually going to go with the Atarka here. This is really good. I'm not going to start with it in the main deck, but it's a great Natural Order target for playing against creature decks. And we have just better stuff than Sylvan, and Deranged Hermit's pretty underwhelming if you don't have opposition. All right, do we get back the Elves of Deep Shadow? I would play it. We have 6 1-drops now, so it's not as necessary, but it'd still be nice. Ooh, I kind of want to bring in the Sword of Fire and Ice again. If the draft ended right now, we would play probably Gargaroth, Fauna Shaman. Oh no, what? It didn't come back? Are you serious? That sucks. Nature's Claim or Ulamog? Probably Claim. This is really good interaction. Man, I'm really bummed about that and very surprised. Okay, I'll take a Plow Under. That's pretty good. All right, I think I'll cut the Gargaroth for the Plow Under. I think we can cut this to... And then right now we would run 16 lands with this mana base, or with these spells. Plow Under, I think, is worth it. Like, attacking your opponent's mana is so good in this format. All right, I'll take Ugin for the board. That's a good option against decks that are playing the board. Yeah, I think it's worth it to play this Plow Under and stuff. We're a little bit weak to counter Magic. But I think this is a good deck. I guess we could cut the Devoted Druid, potentially. Since we already do have a lot of acceleration. This does take us straight from 2 to 5, though. And we have some nice 5s. Portal versus Blast Zone. I think I actually like Portal a decent amount. I think I'm just going to play that. Plus Blast Zone. Like, Blast Zone for 1 is just never an option because we have so many 1-drops. And if you have to, like, be leveling up the Blast Zone, it's worse. We also don't have Primeval Titan or anything like that to find it. Okay, Questing Beast. Pretty happy to get that. Although we have to make some very tough cuts. Sultai was open. Should have switched. So, I don't really... Ooh, Pelucranos is actually playable in some matchups. I think I will actually cut the Plow Under. I don't want to have... I have a lot of non-creatures. And I don't want to go lower on creatures. And then do we cut the natural... Actually, no. We can just play 15 lands. Yeah, 15 lands seems fine here. So we can run it like this. Yeah, I think this deck is really good. We have a good amount of 1-mana acceleration. I would probably cut the Nature's Claim for the Elves if we had it. But this deck is really good. We have Swords to turn these into relevant threats. A lot of decent mid-game stuff. Some of the best top-end cards. 3 tutors to find the Crater Hoof. So, yeah, I think this deck is super, super strong. Also, a really good sideboard. Gargaroth and Pelucranos against aggro. A target against creatures. Ugin against things that are playing to the board. Plow Under against control. We can side into blue. So, really good start. I think this deck is very strong. And, yeah, I missed green. I haven't done this in a while. So, I will see you in round 1. All right, here we are for round 1 against VVV555. We are on the play, and our hand is pretty good. Actually, very good. Yeah, this hand is great. If they kill our Arbor Elf, that's fine. If they kill our Arbor Elf and our Devoted Druid, that's not great. But if they don't do that, then we can play turn 3, one of these, and start really messing with their mana. This also ultimates very quickly, which can draw us a lot of cards. Shambling Vent. Okay. Draga Tree Speaker. Wow. Oh! That was a misplay that will matter. Yeah, that will matter. Oh, wait. No, it won't. We'll play Devoted Druid and Draga Tree Speaker. If we had played Gaia's Cradle, we would have had 1 more mana, but we still wouldn't have enough mana to level up the Draga Tree Speaker. Right? 2 mana, play that. Yeah, we wouldn't. So it didn't actually cost us. And in fact, that means this is better because this plays around Wasteland. So I should have thought about that before just playing the Forest, but this actually is the correct play. Now, next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Oh, no. Okay, that's not great, but it's not the end of the world. So we go land, level this up. 2, 3, 4, 5. I would rather keep our Devoted Druid with the extra counter than attack them for 1. So we're not doing that. We need to draw something, but we can play an 8-drop. And we have they don't have that much mana, although that was a bad draw. We don't have Tireless Tracker. So I'm just going to play this out and then attack them. Level this up a couple times. Black-white is a bad deck in general, but it could be good against us. If they have like a few pieces of removal, some discard, that could be a problem. If they just play a board sweeper here, I'm going to be so sad. Midnight Reaper. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty bad. I think I'm just going to trade off the Acidic Slime with the Reaper. It's not good. I don't like this play, but I think it is correct here. This Acidic Slime is significantly worse than any of our other 5-drops in this position. This is good when it's like part of your plan as you're ramping into things, not when it's like your only top-end card. This is sort of cool. Now, Devoted Druid can tap for 4 mana. Not that that really matters, but we are one top-end piece away from really going off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now that we know that they have Hymn to Torok and we don't know anything about Wasteland, I would rather have Guys. I think Guys Cradle is safer in play than in our hand. It would be better if we had that in play instead of the Forest. So that marginal decision didn't pay off, but I don't think mana will be the limiting factor here. 5 mana. Okay, that's sort of bad. I mean, that's really bad. That threatens ultimate soon. We have to draw something in the next 2 draw steps now. Oh wait, we have this Beast within. So I'll just upkeep that. Yeah, that seems good. Sylvan was a great draw. That was really nice. So I'll go 2 mana, that Beast within your Lily. So we have 4 copies of Craterhoof that would just win on the spot, I think. Actually, maybe Natural Order wouldn't win on the spot. We'd have 3 creatures. That's 9, 10, 11. Yeah, natural. Oh, no, they're at 14. Yeah. So I think we have 4 draws that would just completely win the game on the spot. Terastodon would almost definitely win the game. A Planeswalker would put us in a great position. We're seeing 3 draws. That is not very good, but we're going to get more. Okay, I'm just going to pay 4 life. Then play Land Questing Boy. It's not bad here. It hits pretty hard. That's fine. And I'm not. That's actually sort of nice. It makes our Sylvan better. I'm not going to play the Elvish Mystic. It just doesn't accomplish anything. We already have enough mana. We already have enough bodies. It can't attack. So this is just like some hedging against them having a board sweeper, which I don't think they'll have. Board sweepers are very bad with Kitesail Freebooter, Tidehollow Sculler, and just like having a decent number of creatures, but I think this is still fine. Okay, I'm just going to block the... I'm just going to do this and take 2. This is a 1/4, so we can block this profitably. Ooh, a lot of mana there. This is sad. Okay, this is like the only time I've ever seen this card be cast and kicked. And it's not even that good. I mean, I guess they get back Tidehollow Sculler. But that just, yeah, that card is just so... Our opponent's deck does not look very strong, to be honest. They might beat us in this game. They're ahead, I would say. But I don't think this is a really viable strategy, unfortunately. It's cool. I enjoy this sort of deck, so I wish this was a good strategy. But they would just struggle so much against the blue deck. Okay, Garruk Relentless is decent. That can come down, kill the Tidal Sculler, and then flip. Ooh, I'm just going to pay all the life again. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Land Garrick. Kill your Tidal Sculler. And now the Garrick flips, and if it survives, then we can start going to work and tutor up a Crater Hoof. I think now I am going to play out the Elvish Mystic. We have a threat around even if they sweep the board, and I want to be able to block all their creatures if they attack the Garrick. Or us. I mean, our life total is low. If they attack with everything, which I expect they will do, I'm just going to probably... Oh, man, this is actually sort of awkward. I guess we could double block the Null Priest, block this, and then just take 2. Or if they go Garrick, I guess just chump. They should attack everything at us, I think. Shouldn't have told them that. So that's their attack. We go block there to soak up damage. And then there, trade one of these off. Take 2. They don't have Shinobi. Yeah, this seems fine. This has Menace, that's why we have to double block. I would prefer to just block with the Elvish Mystic, but... Okay, they're killing the Mystic instead of the Devoted Druid. They're not afraid of our mana. Rotting Regisaur. Okay, so before we actually could have killed them with the Crater Hoof. Now we cannot, I think. We could have hit them for 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we actually have it exactly lethal, but not anymore. So we're not just going to go for that. Ooh, Natural Order. That is good. So I guess we just go... Yeah, we just put these back, play Green Suns for Crater Hoof, and that should do it. So put on top. And put on top. Make a 1/1. Then land. So that's 7, 8, 9. Green Suns. And I guess they could have Containment Priest. That's their only out. Crater Hoof Behemoth. Turn 9, not the fastest kill, but we'll take what we can get. So now they kill the Crater Hoof for that on the stack. Actually, this could be bad. Oh, that resolves. Now we can untap this. Hey, good power and toughness. So we hit them for 12. If they kill the Crater Hoof, do they have to chump block with a Regisaur? Oh, all right. We don't have to worry about that. So this could be a tough matchup. They have removal for our dudes and hand disruption, but they don't have the fastest clock. I guess Rotting Regisaur is beefy. Gargaroth is good against a lot of their deck, but it does die to Path or Swords. Ugin seems pretty good against them. Yeah, kind of like Ugin more than Coercive Portal on the draw. Although I guess card draw is good against them as well. Maybe we cut the sword and do it like this. Yeah, I think I like this plan. Do we want the Nature's Claim? Actually, this doesn't seem great. Maybe we cut the claim for 1 regrowth. Yeah, that seems fine because they'll be attacking our hand a lot. I'll run it like this. Okay, I'll keep this hand. Not having a 1-drop is bad, but we have some good stuff. Sorry about blocking that young Ugin. I'll put myself up in the top right. I don't like mulliganing against a deck that has removal and discard, so I think I'd rather keep a suboptimal 7 than like a decent 5 or 6. Which is not true in every matchup. Like there's some against Storm, I would just mulligan to like the fastest possible hand. This actually seems like the one deck where this is pretty good. 1 drop. Ooh, not the best 1 drop, but I'll take it. Now, hopefully they just kill the Gilded Goose, actually. Now that, I mean, this, I'm happy I drew this, but it wasn't, like, amazing. We're not accelerating into anything next turn. I would rather see a Fatal Push than a Thoughtseize here. That's a Thoughtseize. And it's a Thoughtseize that we cannot rectify with Eternal Witness, unfortunately. They take the Rofellos. Okay, well, we'll just drop the Devoted Druid. Pass turn. So next turn we have 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're still a little ways away from Ugin. Him to Torok. Not him to Torok. Bone Shredder. Okay. That's pretty annoying. Kill the Devoted Druid. Not going to give him that satisfaction. Now, do we Ewit that back? I think I will do that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. And that's pretty nice here because it can hold back the Tidehollow Scholar on defense. We'll pass back. I would love it if they paid for this Bone Shredder, but I doubt they will. Oh, wow. That just doesn't do any. I mean, I guess they could have reclamations. Oh, okay. They don't pay. That makes more sense. Like, it doesn't even do anything. We can just block it with a Gilded Goose. And it's just a 1/1 flyer. If we draw a brick, we can just play Devoted Druid and make another food and set up for a turn 5 Ugin. And then if we draw, if we draw any of our 5 drops, that would be ideal, obviously. Attack, attack. Ooh, Sylvan, I'll take that. I'm not going to attack because I want to preserve my life here with a Sylvan. So we'll just do this and pass. Sylvan Library seems very good against them. They have a lot of 1-for-1 removal and not a lot of card draw. Or not a lot of, like, pressure. Midnight Reaper. Sure, that's cool with Bone Shredder. Now they might attack with a Tidehollow Scholar. I'll still block, even though they will get a card out of it. They should attack here. Okay. Do I want to just pay all the life here? I think I do. Yeah, I'm going to do that. At 5, or at 10, I still feel comfortable. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We could just play the Crater Roof, but that wouldn't be enough this turn. So we should just play Freylease. And we could kill their Tidehollow Scholar, but I don't think that really does anything. So I'll just make a 1/1. Kitesail Freebooter. That can take the Ugin, but unless they have a lot, this Crater Hoof will kill them next turn. So on our turn, we'll play a 6th land, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So we can play it through Mana Tithe. I guess they could have that Lapse of Certainty. So it's not just over, but that's not a very impressive play here. Especially since we still have like I mean, we're ahead on board even without the Crater Hoof in hand, and we're drawing extra cards, and we have life gain to fuel the thing. Yeah, we're good to go. I guess I will trade these off. It gives them a card, but I would prefer to keep my loyalty on my Freylease. Golgari Signet is not going to get there, my friend. Ooh, okay, yeah, we're totally good. So put that on top, put that on top. Play the Cradle. Make a 1/1. Four, five, six, seven, eight. Craterhoof Behemoth. FTW. All right, sweet. Want to know? I will see you in round 2. All right, here we are for round 2 against Sethursto 0-0. We are on the draw with a really good hand. I would love to be on the play, obviously, but we have Library and good acceleration. Ooh, mono green mirror. Do we want to? This is very close. I think I'm going to go for the Library. This might be greedy. I'm not confident that this is correct. But right now, what we have in hand isn't good enough to just, like, win quickly. If we had a Crater Hoof or, like, a way to find it, that's one thing. But, okay, hopefully there's just a Signet, Wall of Roots, sure. Yeah, I think this is the right line. We draw a card. Sylvan, that was not a good draw. We go Forest, Arbor Elf, pass. So we could have just gone Arbor Elf into Raphellos this turn. Then we would have just drawn Sylvan Library. Polukranos. Okay, that's a little bit scary, actually. Draw a card. I think I'm going to play Questing Beast here. That's the best answer to Polukranos. They can monster the Polukranos and then kill our Arbor Elf and then attack, and we'll trade with the Questing Beast. And that's actually, even though that is a 2-for-1, it makes them use a lot of mana, and meanwhile we're drawing 2 cards a turn. So that's a positive exchange for us. Metamorph, copy, Questing Beast. Okay. I'll trade with whatever I can here. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna trade with the Polukranos. Our life total is under some siege, but not that much. Courser Portal is bad, though. So we can go land. Right now we have 5 mana. So we could Finale for 3, but we can't Finale for 4, which is unfortunate because we could get... Or for 5, we could get Acidic Slime. So I'll draw a card. Play Raphellos. And then we could Finale for 1, but I don't think that's correct. I think I'm just going to play the Sylvan Library. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So we're taking 4 again here. But then we can make a lot of... So I just want to say we would have easily lost this game if we hadn't gone to the Library plan. They could have Monstrous Polukranos to kill both of our 1-drops on turn 3. And we would have been left with, like, no hand, no mana... Just like a Garrick that does nothing against their like stuff. So we're ahead because of a Library, and we would have been drastically behind without it. Okay, that can block the Questing Beast at least. We draw some extra cards, but I don't think we'll be paying life here. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna put these both on top and then draw a card of the Library. It's not great, but I think we need to preserve our life total here. Then we play land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. It's possible we were just supposed to go for a Finale there, but I think this is pretty good too. So we play Devoted Druid. And then Garrick. And go for the chump block with a Beast. This is a 4 toughness, so we can't kill that, unfortunately. We can't block the Questing Beast with our Wolf or anything other than this Beast. So if they can kill our Beast, they can also hit us for 4 and kill our Garrick. But we're really just developing our mana and our hand very well here. We're off of the library plan now unless we pay life. You know, this library could feed this library, I guess. I actually think that might be worth it here. Although we'll see what we draw off of the library. The Sylvan Library. We knew about that one. Then Nature's Claim can deal with a questing beast. I think we will put this back and then actually pay 4. And then we can go, I guess, yeah. So we'll library, make a 2/2, play land, play Nature's Claim, then make 4, 5, 6, 7. We could, so I don't want to just go for a finale kill when they have blue mana available. So I think what I'm going to do is just play the Sword of Fire and Ice out, and that should basically win. And it'll basically win if it resolves, and if they have interaction, then we're better insulated against that. So equip here, they have to chump block if they want to block. So shoot them for 2. Then I'll play, I think I'm just going to play Chorus of Portal here. No, we'll need to play the Finwan Elves. We're basically good to go next turn. I mean, yeah, I can't really see a way they get back into this. I guess they could play Upheaval. Even if they did that, though, we would be ahead. All right, sweet. We are 1-0 playing against blue-green. On to game 2. I think Ugin will be good against what they're doing. They're playing to the board a lot. And then Pelucranos can deal with their small creatures. I don't think we want the Gargaroth. Well, Gargaroth is okay, actually. That's a maybe. I don't think we want Sword. It was okay there, but we were way ahead there already. And I don't think we want the Portal. Those are just like slow card draw. I would rather have good card draw like Library or just be advancing my mana. Beast Within seems solid. I do think Sylvan Library is still okay. I do kind of want the Gargaroth. Maybe we bring that in and cut Nature's Claim. Yeah, I think Nature's Claim is less good against blue-green because their acceleration will mostly not be artifacts and enchantments. All right, sweet. Seems good. We will run it like this. All right, this hand's keepable. I sort of forgot we could have brought in Atarka, but I think this is still okay. We can go turn 1 Gilded Goose, turn 2 Devoted Druid, turn 3 get a Terastodon and blow up their mana. No play on turn 1 is good for us. They also mulliganed. Nissa was a decent draw. We'll see about that. If I might just go Nissa on turn 3 and then turn 4 go for the kill with Craterhoof. Drawing a land there was really nice. Coalition Relic, okay. So now, do we go for the Natural Order to put them back to the Stone Age? I wish we had a Rex Age to get with this. Let's see. We have 1, 2. We could also even go for... No, Craterhoof wouldn't be good here. I think Terastodon is the right line. That just sets them back so far. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Natural Order, sacking this. Terastodon. I think I'm just going to blow up all of their lands. They're going to get some 3/3s, but that can't beat what we have going on. Do I want to play out the Survival of the Fittest? I don't think so. I just don't think it does that much. And it would require us putting a counter on this Devoted Druid, which I don't really want to do. No play at all. That's obviously good for us. Land, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nissa. Untap a land. And I will pass. I will trade off a forest with an elephant here. We could have played the Survival, but again, I would rather just protect our Nissa. All right, sweet. We are cruising. 2-0-4-0. On to the finals. I'm now 8-0 in matches here, so that's pretty sweet. See you in game or in round. Actually, just edit out me saying any of that. Yeah. All right, here we are for round 3 against Puns and Roses. We're on the draw, unfortunately. Ooh. Do we keep a hand just on the back of library? We are in the draw. I'm going to do it. I really hope we're playing against a blue interactive deck, not a combo deck or a fast deck. Blue interactive decks are the best decks in the format in general. So that's sort of what I would expect to see in game 3. Okay, Island Go is exactly what we wanted. That is so beautiful. Yes. Hold up, counter magic. No. Okay, Ludro Core. Sure. That is fine. Gaia's Cradle. That was a good draw. I'm going to play this one because I don't want to necessarily have to invest mana into this. I just want to be able to get mana immediately. Playing a land before combat is a slight misplay. But it most likely indicates that they're mono blue or mostly mono blue. If they're other colors, they probably would have wanted to wait until post combat and seen if they drew a land that would like change things. Time Spiral. Okay. So they're storming. That actually makes me feel worse about this library plan. Actually, that makes me feel a lot worse about it. Gilded Goose was a great draw. So now we could, yeah, this is going well. I think we're still ahead, even though they do have some scary potential. Click. Oh, ice. Okay, sure. They should have done that upkeep, not draw step, but it doesn't really matter. So we play the Goose. Play this. I'm actually not going to draw a card here. I think I would rather just go play and level up the Tree Speaker. Yeah, that's definitely the correct play. And on next turn, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we can play Terracid on next turn. And so if they tap out... Ooh, red. Okay. If they tap out for something, then we can just win. It's a little scary. I don't want them to play a draw 7. Bribery. That's actually not that good against us. They can... Terracid would be their best hit by a lot. Craterhoof does almost nothing. They could get... Gargaroth is in the board. We don't have any good 5-drops, really, that they can hit. Yeah, I think that's actually surprisingly bad here. Okay, they do just go for the Craterhoof. That's fine. I guess we do take 10, which is a little bit scary. And now we can't get a Craterhoof ourselves. But Terracid is just way bigger than that. Despite the fact that it usually represents like 100 power, this is just a 5/5. We can also kill our food token with our Terracid to get a 3/3 without actually losing anything. That is a good draw. We can get back our Craterhoof maybe. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do we care about librarying again? I think I actually am going to library again. Now we go forest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess we do have to blow up our food. Oh, no, we don't have to blow up our food. Perfect. So, Nasty Terrasty. Blow up food. And I think actually just 2 islands. I think I'm more afraid of islands than Mox Diamond here. Plus, we have other ways to kill the Mox Diamond. So now if they attack with everything, we can block everything without shadow. So I'm not really worried about my life total. And we can even gain 3 life a turn in a pinch with the Gilded Goose. Plus with a Gaia's Cradle, we have so much mana. Obviously, we could just win the game if we had the Craterhoof in our deck still next turn. We can play Green Sun's Zenith for an arbitrarily large amount. But we cannot do that, unfortunately. Deceiver Exarch. Tap down. Okay. That's actually really bad. That's really bad. So we're going to take 6 here. So I'm just going to do this. Yeah, this is right. I don't want to fool around with saving the... Actually, we can't even save our Gilded Goose. Part of me wants to Eternal Witness back the Gilded Goose just so we can gain life with it. So we have 3, 4, 5, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So we can play Ewit plus Acidic Slime plus Gilded Goose and draw a card with Library. Sweet. Although, no, that's actually greedy. I think we need to... Yeah, we don't need Library anymore. We're just going to go for... Wait, do we have anything good to get with green sounds? Well, let's quickly check. We could get a... Yeah, we can't really natural order for much good. I mean, Questing Beast would be okay, but not amazing. And I think I do want to have just everything back to block. So we go land. Wait. Oh, no. We can actually still have everything back to block, right? We play Eternal Witness. And then this makes 4 mana. We're tapping the Draga Tree Speaker. Yeah. We're going to draw a card here. Finale. Wait, can we just win now? We need to make this for 10. No, we don't have enough for that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So land, Eternal Witness. Cast the Witness. Or cast the Gilded Goose. And then we can tap the Guy's Cradle for 5 to play the Acidic Slime. And we can even crack the food to gain life. Now I think I kind of do want to go for the Mox Diamond. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Mox Diamond now because there's a world where the red mana can lead to burn, which would be bad. All right, and then we just pass, holding up a gain 2. And then next turn, we can Finale for lethal. So it looks like they're not Storm. They're just like blue-red control with a Kiki finish, and their plan is to Time Spiral into the combo. This could be a little bit rough. We have Base Within it as our only interaction, but we'll see what we can do. We have a strong proactive plan, and they don't have that much burn, it looks like. Interesting. Okay, so we block here, obviously. I think I want to block here. And then if they have a way to bounce our Terrastodon in response, we can gain life up to 6, but that wouldn't be enough. Let's see. If we put... I kind of want to just do this, actually. This is the most risk-averse. This means if they bounce our... Well, actually, we don't need to do this much. So we're going to 2, and then we're actually at 5 because of the food. Make sure we don't accidentally yield through that. We're definitely doing that. If we took back this and they bounce our Terrastodon, we prevent 3 damage from this, so we take 2. So we're taking 3 overall and gaining 3. That's fine. I just want to make sure I'm right again. So this tramples over for 2, and we survive exactly. Or no, we survive more than exactly. All right, yeah, I'll block like this. I guess this actually does mean Finale's no longer lethal, but I'm not worried. We kill them still for sure. They're putting this in front. That's weird. Well, I'm just going to crack this just for safety. I mean, I guess... Okay, that was maybe wrong. Well, no, it was right. Because if they had a burn spell, they could still just... they could just wait till the mana was gone. But now I don't really know how they win. It would need to start with a Time Walk. Okay, they kill our Terrastodon. That's not going to be enough, though. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have enough. So land. Tap all this. Wait, actually, do we have enough? 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can do Finale for exactly 10. And then we would have 3 attackers. Yeah, that should be enough. Effects is 10 or more, they get plus 10, 10. Oh, we can also just get Crater Hoof, right? Sure. All right, sweet. So we are 1-0 in the finals. Bribery is a good one to know about. That is good against us. I'm not going to change. I can't really justify cutting Terrastodon because of that. But that is good to know about, I guess. Mox time. Their deck looks good, actually. This could be a tough matchup. Flame Slash and Pete and Kieran Lar are both good against us. But Library completely won us that game, so hopefully it can do so again. So, Pelucranos and Gargaroth are actually both pretty good against them, I think. They're just beefy, so they're hard for them to deal with effectively. I don't think I would want... Well, what do we not want? Courser Portal seems not great. They also have the thing to steal it. This does get protection from their whole deck. Actually, I don't know if I want these because they are also good bribery targets. Maybe I'd just rather a Plow Under to attack their mana. Yeah, I think we should run it like this. I really want to... The Plow Under is a way to proactively keep them off of Kiki comboing us. Yeah, we'll do this. Thieving Skydiver is pretty bad against us. It only steals Sword of Fire and Ice, and that costs 5 mana. Although, then they do get to equip it immediately, which is cool. Okay, I'll keep this hand. It's not the best ever, but we do have our one piece of interaction with our combo. And we have a 1-drop. If they go turn 1 Flame Slash or turn 2 Flame Slash or something, we can just Green Suns for another 1-drop. They're down to 5. Okay. So the main way to get back into this at this point is a draw 7. So hopefully they don't have that. No Lightning Bolt is great. If they kill this, they have to do it on their turn. I think I would rather them kill this than do something else. Yeah, that's fine. Since we can just get another 1-drop. And then the question is if we would rather get a Jiraga Tree Speaker or a normal 1-drop. And I think the answer is a Tree Speaker. Because we don't have a 4-drop we need next turn. So yeah, I'll just go with this. Okay, sure. I was going to play the Library over the Sword there, I think. But now it's very certainly Rofellos. We have 8 mana next turn now if they don't have a 3rd burn spell. Which they do. Ewit. Okay, I think I'm just going to Witness back Jiraga Tree Speaker. No, Llanowar Elves. Because that gives us 5 mana next turn to play an Equipped Sword. They could go Snap Pyroclasm, but that's still just a 1-for-1. They have 1 card. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good to go. Looter Core. Okay. We can just kill that. Yeah, this is pretty much over. They can't block, and they can't target this with any removal or anything now. They don't have much mana, so yeah, this is totally over. Kill your looter. I would love to draw land. Sweet. Guy's Cradle would have been better, though, so we're getting super unlucky. And now next turn, we can start going after their mana. Okay, that can actually block our Eternal Witness. So we'll attack for 5, or for 4. They chump block with a Thopter. And then I'm just going to jam Slime Ball to kill their Steam Vents. We could also kill their Thopter, but I think this is just better. All right, sweet. We got there. So I played 3 leagues and trophied them all. Good start to this format for sure. And that was even a 3-0-6-0. So this was our deck list. It was very strong. We had tons of 1-drops, most of which came in the last pack. Guy's Cradle and Library were both really strong. Sword was good there in the last round. Craterhoof is Craterhoof. We actually never really went off with Nissa or Portal, but this deck was very, very strong. Basically as good as a green deck can be. We were missing, honestly, not much. I mean, Primeval Titan and Strip Mine would have been nice. That's, I guess, Channel, but that's sort of a different thing, honestly. Yeah, this deck was just very, very strong and very fun. It was refreshing to play against a deck that ramps with these sorts of things instead of just like a bunch of mana crypts. Also, I'll note I've now done 3 drafts, and all 3 of them I've switched colors at least once. I've never played my first pick, and we are 3-0 in trophies. So really, really good start. I'm loving this format. I got to say the results are part of the factor here, but it's nice to have this back. So loving this format. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying it, and I'll see you next time.